Hey guys, did you know that your hip muscle stabilizes your pelvis or your hip bone? Your hip muscles transmit forces through your body whenever your foot hits the ground, okay? Do you feel like maybe your hip muscles or your hip feels a little bit on the tight side? Do you struggle with things, say, turning your hips, okay, to get into the car or even out of it? How about this? How about trying to get up out of a chair and you're trying to twist a little bit? Or maybe your golf swing is a little bit on the tight side, or maybe even that yoga position that you're trying to do, okay, you're having trouble turning that hip and holding it there. If this is happening, you quite possibly could just have what's called tight or stiff hip rotator muscles, which can actually lead to lower back pain and then pain at your knees and difficulty, and then pain and issues with your feet. Now, there is one way how to relieve this problem. It's through the form of stretching. Now, there are many different ways of stretching, okay, your hip rotator muscles, but I'm going to show you a couple of ways that might be able to help you out a whole lot. And the first one we're going to do is standing up, okay? So what you want to do is have a chair, okay, that doesn't have coasters on it or wheels because you want it to be stabilized, or you can even use a table, okay? And what you want to do is just kind of stand up straight, and we're going to take our leg and cross it over right above our knee, okay? So the top of the knee between the thigh, the bottom of the thigh, and the top of the knee. And what you're gonna do is cross it. It kind of looks like a 4 or a T shape, all right? And immediately when you do that, you might start feeling a little bit of tightness going on the hips there, and even in the glute area. If you do, you wanna hold it for at least 30 seconds. Now, if you want to progress this a little bit, all right, go ahead and take that straight knee, give it a little soft bend here, and now you want to bend over just a little bit, okay, till you start to feel that tightness going on, and you should be able to feel that. So once again, hold that stretch, and sometimes it might feel a little bit of painful, but hold that stretch because you're going to feel a whole lot better once it's released. So hold that stretch for about 30 seconds or so, okay, and then come back up straight. Now, of course, whatever you do with one leg, you got to do with the other, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So now we're going to hold on to the chair or the table, bring our leg over like this. You might feel a stretch going on there on the side of the hip and maybe even inside the glute area. If not, okay, you want to progress that once again. Get a soft knee with that leg that you're standing on. Lean over just a little bit and you'll start to feel that stretch. You're probably going to feel a little bit of pain going on. That's called a stretch reflex, okay? And that's just the body resisting that stretch for about 30 seconds or so. So you want to hold that stretch there, okay, for about 30 seconds. Now, you want to stand up straight, okay, after that relief is done. And repetitiveness is good. So the more often you do this, the better it is, okay? You start to take those tight muscles that are all knotted up and tight and elongating them and stretching them out. So now, the other way you could do that, if you can't stand up, is by sitting in the chair. I'm going to take the chair, put it on an angle here, okay? And what you're going to do is don't trip over it. So what you're going to do is sit here, okay? And just sit up a little bit, scoot up a little bit so you're not sitting all the way back, okay? And now we're going to do that same position, but we're going to be doing it sitting down. Now we're going to take that leg over, okay? Don't forget, we're going to take that ankle here, put it between the bottom of the thigh and the top of the knee, all right? And immediately you might start feeling a stretch on the side of the hip and in the butt area. Now, if you feel that, that's a good thing. If you need to progress that then, okay, what you're going to do is lean a little bit forward, okay? And now you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch there, all right? Hold that for about 30 seconds or so, okay? And then if you need to progress it even more, you want to lean a little bit further over, to increase the stretch. Now, okay, there's another way to do this as well, all right, if you're not feeling it. And what you can do is you can take this knee, okay, and bring it in the direction of your opposite shoulder. So what you're going to do is bring it up, sitting up straight, okay, and now you might feel a stretch going on deep inside once again. All right, another way to do that is to take the leg and go in the opposite direction towards the floor. And if you press it down like this, you're probably going to start feeling more of a stretch inside that area, along the side of the hips, okay, and the butt area. Now, you can do that on both sides, or you can do it standing up, whatever it is. I think it's most important to remember that progressiveness, repetitiveness going on is going to help, like I said earlier, with those tight muscles. They're going to stretch out, and you're going to be able to have a lot more relief and do things a lot better. Hey guys, let's make the simple things in life simple again, and we'll see you on the next video.